Hey guys, we're checking in on Viktor and his progress. As you guys know, Viktor is a young Doberman that we imported from Serbia. So he's been going through our functional obedience training system here, and he's learning how to control himself under distractions. He's learning to be obedient on and off the leash. And of course, he's going through his protection training as well. We're training Viktor as a level 2 family protector. So he's here with Jessica. Jessica's been with us from 6 years ago. She actually came to us in a co-op program right out of high school. So she's been training dogs ever since. Turns out that she's actually really good at training dogs. So we're happy to have her now doing the obedience with the majority of our protection dogs. I like having, someone like Jessica working with the protection dogs because I think a lot of people think, protection dogs, they see a big, intimidating looking dog like Viktor, and they assume that only like a big, tough man can handle it. In reality, obviously these dogs are gonna be living in a home, they're gonna be living with women, they're gonna be living with children, and everybody should be able to handle these dogs. It's important for us that people see that it's not just big dudes handling these dogs. So what she's doing right now is she's mixing the play and the obedience. What we like to do when we train our dogs is, we use a ton of positive reinforcement. So you can see she's like having kind of a play session with Viktor, but she's also melding the obedience into it. He's actually almost completed our functional obedience training system where the dog heels, he sits, he downs, he places, he does all that stuff. And then he's obviously gonna learn all the extra skills that our family protectors learn. But the most important thing is the functional obedience. That's the foundation of everything because that's what makes the dog so enjoyable to live with. That's what makes the dog so easy to have out in public with you. And that's part of the factor of having one of these, really, really cool dogs like Viktor. I mean, you have this big, beautiful Doberman and he's just off leash next to you, listening to your commands. That's what a lot of our clients are paying for. Viktor, like a lot of Dobermans, has a little bit of the Doberman brain. The best way to think of the Doberman brain is oh look, it's a butterfly, and they get easily distracted, especially when they're young. And he is indeed, a young dog. I don't think he's even over 18 months. They need a consistent approach, they need a gentle approach, but they also need the type of training that teaches them how to concentrate on tasks for long periods of time and stay focused under distractions. The good news is Viktor is a sweet dog. He's a stable dog. He really, seems to enjoy training a lot. Just like anything, there are some dogs that really seem to enjoy obedience training, and Viktor is one of them. He could just do obedience for hours. Again, just mixing that play with the obedience, making sure he has a good time. We're gonna be taking Viktor in public soon, so we'll probably film that for you. He has been in public a few times, but we're gonna make it really formal, kind of off-leash training and make sure that he's good to be with his handler off-leash in public. That's something we do with our protection dogs. We don't just train them all here. So dogs like Viktor, we're gonna have to get him out in public. And I know he'll be a little bit looky the first time we really take the leash off and ask him to perform at a high level there, but that's part of the training. He's gonna go into public many, many times and do all the off-leash work that you see him doing in here. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! 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 Hey! Pet him. Ay! Oi! Oi! Ah!